Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Train Sim World 6 video. Today we are at Bishop's Lydyard on the West Somerset Railway in the Steam Gala timetable, running this GWR Class 150/2 down to Norton Fitzwarren as part of the Steam Gala Shuttle up to Taunton. So yeah, originally the Steam Gala timetable used a West Cornwall Local Regional Railways Class 150, but Grunt Dog Games Liam swapped out the West Cornwall one for the Riviera GWR one, which is much more realistic, of course, for the time period. And I must say, it does look quite nice. It's been a bit since I've driven the 150. And we do have a LMS Jubilee 45726 Vindictive from Peak Forest over here with some Mark 1s. So yeah, we got a short run down to Norton Fitzwarren. Then, yeah, the service will continue on as AI off the map to Taunton. And unlock the doors. Day headlights. Do have a green signal ahead, so no DRA. Oh, I forgot to do the safety systems. I always forget to do the safety systems before the master key and reverser. Ugh. So yeah. We only got one stop at Norton Fitzwarren. So, oh, I just shut myself into the cab. Good job, me. So yeah, this is realistic apparently for this mainline certified Class 150 to be doing this run, because GWR runs a shuttle service from Taunton up to Bishop's Lydyard on Gala days to bring in you know, Gala tourists, Gala goers, the like. So yeah, it's been a bit since I was on the WSR, and I thought might as well, since I'd completely forgotten about this update, I thought might as well give it a shot. Yeah, and give the Class 150 another go. Let's open the window. Nearly time to go. So yeah, I don't believe we're dropping off any passengers at Norton Fitzwarren, since it's such a small halt. Yeah. This is one of the few mainline passenger services on Heritage Railways, I believe. Let's give it notch 5. Beans. Next stop, and final stop, Norton Fitzwarren in 2.5 miles. But do remember, we are limited to 25 miles an hour since we are on a heritage line. And also the track is unwelded, so we'll have constant track joint sounds throughout the journey. Yeah, one thing I don't really like about the 150, and it's not an issue I have with the one in the game, it's an issue I have with the real thing. Why is the driver's cab view window so small? Like, if you think about even something like the Class 142 Pacers, they had more decent view out the window than you get in the 150. Oh, forgot to turn on instrument lights. Let's do a quick, you know, like, how am I going to do this to get everything in frame? Bit closer, that'll do. No depth of field, let's take that. So yeah, our destination display is correctly set to Taunton, which is nice. So yeah, these services are only playable in the Steam Gala timetable. Right, beat up to 25 miles an hour. We do have a yellow signal, but this is the last signal before entering. There's a whistle board before entering the unsignaled section down to Norton Fitzwarren. brake. So yeah. So I believe along with adding, I can't remember when this originally got added as the GWR 150 got added and replaced the West Cornwall local one. It was a while back, that much I remember. And I believe that same update also added the Riviera Line Class 220 as AI traffic on the short section of Great Western Main Line just past Norton Fitzwarren, alongside the HST that also runs that service, that also runs services by. So yeah, the Steam Gala timetable really is varied. You basically get all the steamers in the game. You get all the steamers in the game, apart from Thomas, of course, because he has his own separate timetable, unfortunately. And you get a couple of shunting services for the Class 09, decent amount of static stock lying around, the GWR and cross-country AI on the short section of Great Western Main Line, and then also a few shuttle services with the 150, which is the one that we're doing right now. So all in all, it's a really decent timetable. It's just a bit sad we don't have any GWR era steamers in the game, and the only one that we do have, the GWR 5700 class pannier tank by Mike Wood, is a mod. And with all, yeah, with no offense toward the mod creator, it's definitely not payware level. It's definitely, the texturing is definitely like low resolution. The sounds and physics are just off the LMS file of 4F, which does have the same cylinder and wheel arrangement. Well, driving wheel arrangement, I should say. But yeah. And that's not really, also that pannier tank is not really usable in timetable, is not usable in timetable mode anywhere. All it gets is one scenario where you drive from Minehead to Dunster on the West Somerset Railway, and that takes like 15 minutes. And then yeah, basically you just have to spawn it in free roam, which I would love to see Mike Wood do that, like bring it up to payware quality and release it, but I asked him about that, and apparently he just doesn't have the time to do it. And also he wanted to release it in the current state because he wants to get started on a 4800 class, GWR 4800 class, and a 1400 class auto coach for a route he's currently working on. To basically for the 4800 to basically, and 1400 to complement the route that he's making, which we don't know what that route is as of this recording, but I imagine if it's a route set during the GWR Steam era, I imagine it will take a while to come to fruition, especially since it's one bloke working on it in his spare time. And yeah, it's a lot of the assets would have to be developed from scratch, essentially, since it's a lot of, yeah, since the only Steam era assets we have are from Spirit of Steam and Peak Forest, which a lot of them would probably do the job quite nicely, but there are a lot of GWR specific assets which we don't have, which there are quite a few of in Train Sim Classic, thanks to the work of developers like Golden Age Developments, but not in Train Sim World. It's not as bad as making a Japanese route for Train Sim World. I can't believe Union Workshop decided to make a Japanese route for this game. Had to develop all the assets and a rolling stock from scratch. It's coming in the next 3 months, the Tadami line, but yeah, it's incredible the work that's been done on it already. To be honest, it's a very beautiful looking route already. But to be honest, for routes set in other countries, the bar has already been set quite high with Liberec Starapaka by Vector Simulations in the Czech Republic, so hopefully Tadami can live up to that high of a standard, but we'll see. Obviously, I want Tadami to become... Obviously, Tadami will be my favorite route in the game from day one, but yeah, we will see. Coming up on Norton Fitzwarren. So yeah, that 5 limit is for the divergent track off to the right-hand side, so we don't need to worry about that. So yeah, Norton Fitzwarren is just a few hundred yards before the entry onto the Great Western Main Line. So after we're finished with the service, the AI will take it over and drive it as far as Taunton, which is obviously not on the map, but yeah. It's a bit sad that the route wasn't extended as far as Taunton, so we could do this full shuttle, but honestly, for a little run, which is like 10 minutes, it's decently fun to do, and it's a bit of variety. Since you're running the 150 at much lower speeds than you would on Riviera. I think we're stopping all the way at the end of this platform here. Don't need to open the doors. Reverse at neutral, DRA on, since the next signal is a red one. See if there are any trains going by. Ooh, there's a big one coming through. What is that? Is that a... I seemed to see a tender on it. Let's have a look. Also, note this random turbot wagon from West Cornwall Local. So, you could... I believe you can go onto this footbridge. Yeah, through this gap in the fence here, but yeah. I know we got a platinum medal, but if we return to free roam, I want to see what that other train was. Oh, hello, Flying Scotsman. Hello. I wasn't expecting that. Is it just going to go past? Yeah, it is. Oh, and you just heard the AI whistle thing going under the bridge. Very interesting. I didn't realize it ran as AI on the Great Western Main Line. I thought it just ran services on, you know, West Somerset. So yeah, that'll be all for this video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.